Hello, welcome to Python programming video lectures. This program illustrates the concept of tuple. We are going to see a program to get elements into a tuple data structure in Python and also search for an element present inside the tuple. So here I am going to initialize an empty tuple. Tuple is represented using a parenthesis. So this have initialized an empty tuple x. Now I'm going to get elements into this tuple. So for that, I require the number of elements that need to be stored into this tuple. So that I can get from the user. So user will be inputting a number of elements, and I'm storing it in variable n. I'm converting that value into user will be entering a value. That value will be treated as a string value that I am converting it into integer using type conversion. So what is the next thing? Next thing is to get elements into the list. So for that, I need to use a for loop. So for, let's say, I in range function I am using, so that it will go from 0 to n minus 1. So I will ask the user to enter the element into the list. Enter the element space. I put I plus 1 here. So initially it will be the print statement will be enter the element 1, then it will be enter the element 2, likewise will go on. Okay. Now that, so you enter the element. That element I am storing it in a variable. So here I wish to store integer element, so hence I store it in a variable called element, and I need to insert it into the tuple. So in order to append into the tuple, what we need to do is we need to use this plus operator. Then put a parenthesis, and inside that parenthesis you have to mention the element, then put a comma. So this indicates what it does is it indicates x of I is equal to element. This is what I have done in this step. Then we can print the element also. Each time when you get element of the tuple, you can print it. And finally we can print the tuple outside this. Tuple is present inside the variable x. Now that I'm going to run this program, let's see what happens. Ask for the number of elements required. So I'm going to put 4 here. So element 1 is, let's say, 11, 3, 44. So you can see the tuple listed here. And one important aspect about this tuple is that if you try to change the value of this tuple, then it will show a error. So that is the reason why we say that tuple is immutable. So tuple as well as string both are immutable. Why? Because if you try to change the value of this tuple, for example x of 1, if you try to change that x of 1, here you can see x of 1 is 3. So instead of 3 I'm going to give it 23. Now if I print to the tuple, let's see what happens. Again it asks for the number of elements, so I give it 4, then 1, 3, 44, 55. So Here you can see this type error, and it mentions that tuple object does not support item assignment. So due to this reason we say that tuple is immutable. Once you define a tuple, you cannot change the value of the tuple. So that is why we say this immutable property of this tuple. So we understood the this basic characteristics of a tuple, that is tuple is immutable. Now that we go to the second part of this program, that is we have to search for an element present inside this tuple. Let's say element to be searched is key. Key is equal to any element. Let's say 22. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the element 22 in this tuple. If 22 in X, then what I'm going to do is I will print element present, else I'll print element not present. Now we'll run this program. Again it asks for the number of elements. I give it 4. Element 1, let's say 33, then element 2, let's say 22, 4, 55. So you can see there I have searched for this 22. Actually the 22 is present inside the list, present inside the tuple, and hence this message has been printed. Hope you understood the program. If you have any doubts, please comment it. If you like the video, please subscribe it. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.